Close your eyes for just 3 seconds. Ask yourself honestly, have you ever worked incredibly hard but end with nothing? I believe many of us, especially students, keep going even when they fail, not because we are sure, but because we are afraid. We are afraid of falling behind. We are afraid of seen as average. We are afraid of not being enough. Then now, I want everyone to think about, what is my temper? What is your temper? I started competing in business when I was grade 6. At first, it was simple. I want to win. I want to stand on the highest podium to prove to everyone I'm the best. But as time went on, that desire grew darker and darker. It stopped being just a goal. It became my identity. Preparing for this competition, I pushed myself to the limit. I slept less than 5 hours a day and relying on meditation to force myself to sleep. I learned economics far beyond my grade level and even sacrificed time with my friends. I told myself it's all worth it as long as I could win, as long as I could prove to everyone I'm the best. But my body couldn't keep on. The lack of sleep and the high pressure caused my immune system start alarming. I started running fever, getting cold all the time, and even feeling weak. However, I still refused to stop because I believe stop means fail. 3 weeks ago, I just finished my NEC competition. Before the competition, I told myself I have to win. I have to get a gold medal. Because I want it so badly. So I rushed. Our team didn't advance in the NEC global rounds. I was heartbroken because I prepared for this competition for 9 months. 9 months just disappeared in a single day. I couldn't accept the reality. But things don't always go the way we want. At the same time, I saw a post on Xiaohongshu, a boy in grade 11 who won the first place in NEC China. I was so jealous. And the only one thing in my mind is, what should I do to become him? To become a person who can get the first place? Should I study harder, do more exercise, read more books? Yes, I should. Then I started sharing my thoughts and my plan with my friends. My friend asked why you should become him. You should become yourself. I pretend I listen to her, but actually I'm not. There's still one goal in my mind is to become him, to become the first place. Then, during a debate just a few weeks ago, I suddenly became angry with no reason. I performed terribly. And after the debate, I couldn't accept how badly I had done. My teacher didn't say much. He just gently put his hand on my shoulder. He brought me to his tea room. If you're there with me, you could clearly see there is actually a wooden table in the room. The sunlight shine in the room and light up the room. You could hear the boiling water in the iron kettle. You could smell the green tea surrounded in the room. My teacher moved slowly. He didn't rush. He didn't speak. He just waited. The water was boiled, but he did not pour the water in the teacup. He's waiting. Wait until the temperature of the water decreased to 85 degrees. Then he poured the water into the cup and said, "Try this. This is the last bunch of tea before Qingming." I drank it quickly. It's warm, but not hot. As it reached my stomach, I felt something I hadn't felt for weeks. Warmth. It's not only physically feeling warm, but also mentally inside my heart. And then my teacher said something I would never forget. Good teas need water at 85 degrees. Boiling water will burn the soul of the tea. Just like people, If they pushed themselves too hard, they forgot how to breathe. I looked down at the tea leaf in my cup, and suddenly, I saw myself. Not awards, not trophies, not the dark circle under my eyes at 3 a.m., not the coffee stain on my notes, and not the girl who worked really hard but ended with nothing. It's just me. And then he smiled and said, every tea has its own temperature. Just like people, every person has its own tempo. When I heard those words, my eyes full of tears. For years, I always compared myself with others. I always let someone else become my goal. I always chasing someone else. I always live under someone else. But in that moment, I realized that that was not the meaning of growth. Start from that day, I changed. Since I stopped chasing someone else's goal, my life changed. I become healthier. I no longer need melanation to force myself to sleep. I sleep earlier, wake up earlier, and I feel happier. I laugh more. I spend more time with my friends without guilt. I slow down my life without fear. I still have my own goal, but I no longer punish myself to achieve them. So today, I want to leave you with this. It doesn't matter you're a tea, a milk, or even a Coca-Cola. Everyone has to trust yourself. Find your own tempo and find your own temperature. I'm Susan. Thank you.